Okay, now I'm going to show you different ways to set up a program to record. The simplest way to set up something to record is just to do it from the guide. And I will hit the guide button twice to bring up the full guide. And there it is. So let's say, for example, I know West Virginia is playing tonight. WVU is playing Texas at 9:30. So I'm going to advance in the guide, and I'm doing this an hour and a half at a time by pressing the next chapter, the chapter forward button. And let's see, I think it is actually on Masson tonight. Mid-Atlantic Sports Network, there it is. That says a quarterfinal. I happen to know that is WVU's game tonight versus Texas. So if I'm there, I can pull up, I can either click on that, since it's in the future, I can hit the OK button, or I can hit the information button, which is the button with the little eye on it. So if I hit that, it'll bring up the information, and you can see up there in the top right, it is highlighted to record. So all I have to do is press OK when it's on that, and that means that that recording is now set up. Big 12 basketball tournament will be recorded. So I hit OK to get out of that, and it takes me back there. And you can see now, if you look on the right side of that description where it says the Big 12 basketball tournament game is highlighted, right there, there is a red a gray dot with a red circle around it, and that means that that program is set up to record. So that's the simplest way to set up a program to record. Another way to record a show, which is very simple, and this is a case where, let's say you're watching something that you didn't expect to record, you didn't set up a timer recording, and you come across a program that, oh, I want to record this. You can actually hit the record button, which is above the yellow button on your remote, the color buttons, and then above that, the yellow button, there is a black button with a red dot in the center. You press that, and there it's going to bring up this option. Do you want to record this program that's on right now? And I'll say yes, it's already highlighted. I hit the OK button. It'll say OK, this will be recorded. And you can actually see on my DVR box, my set-top box right here, that red rectangle came on. That means this DVR box is currently recording. So it is actually recording this program right now. So that's a way to catch something quickly if you want to start recording immediately. I'm going to show you in the DVR settings how you can determine, put the settings down as to whether it records, how often it records, how many episodes it keeps, that type of thing when it comes to a series. So I'm going to hit the menu button on our OneNet remote. And I'm going to hit the down arrow button to my DVR. I will hit OK, and then you can see a list of recorded, scheduled, series, manual recordings. I'm going to hit the down arrow button to default DVR settings and hit the OK button, and then this gives you some different options. You can see series recording is highlighted. I can also use the arrow buttons, the left and right arrow buttons, single series episodes, movies, shows, sports, and manual recordings. So other, you can set these up so that anytime you have an event or a series or a movie or something like that, it should follow these settings. Now you can see I'm going to hit the down arrow button and move left over to where it says start offset by 1 minute. What that means is that I'm going to, my series, whenever I set one up, it starts 1 minute early and it ends 5 minutes later than the time set on the program guide. That's why if something goes a few minutes long, I want to make sure I get it, so I always put that on there. Keep at least, and you have different options here. You can keep the last 7 episodes all the way down, or just all episodes. Right now I have mine on all episodes. You can, which episodes do you want recorded? I want any new show and reruns, or only new shows. So you can set those up according to your preferences. You don't have to use these. In general, they're going to be set on 0, no offsets. But if you want to, you can go in there and change those according to your preferences. For example, I'm going to go forward here. I know sports often can last a lot longer than what they're supposed to if there's an overtime session or something like that. So you can see that on my sports, I actually have 60 minutes as an offset, as the end offset. So that means in the program guide, whenever I set a sports show to record, it's going to record an hour longer than what's on the program guide. And so that way it's certainly, I should be able to get any overtime session or something like that happens. Sometimes if it's a live show, an Academy Awards that were on recently, then you also might want to schedule an offset for something like that, because those often run longer. So those, you don't even have to use these, but if you're interested in these, they're under the DVR settings, default DVR settings. I'm going to hit the blue button to take me back. So that's what I was under, was default DVR settings. If you do have a program recording and you want to stop it, you can do that as well. I can hit the menu button. I'm going to hit the down arrow below the OK button to my DVR. I hit OK. Recorded is already highlighted. I hit OK. Recorded by date. Hit OK again. And you can see on the listings here, there it says Big 12 basketball tournament is highlighted. I went down one. There I highlighted it again. And over on the right, it actually has a green bar that is partially full of that rectangle. That means it is currently recording. The green or the white check marks in a green circle means that those shows have already recorded and they recorded successfully. So I highlighted this one, which is in the middle of recording, and if I hit OK on that, it gives me several choices. And I want to stop the recording. You can see that choice is at the bottom right. I would hit the down arrow to stop recording, hit OK, and then are you sure you want to stop? I would hit the arrow button to get over to OK, highlight that, and the recording has successfully stopped. So again, I hit OK. It'll take me back to the list on my DVR. There is that Big 12 tournament game. And again, now it has a white check mark and a green circle, which means it is no longer recording, and that recording is on the DVR. I don't want to keep that, so I'm going to hit OK on that and move over to delete. Hit OK. I do want to delete that recording. That recording has been successfully deleted, and you can see it is no longer listed on the DVR.